This is Coyote News.
Many Coyote basketball players entered the transfer portal at the end of the season. And the Red Report's Landon DeBoer is at the SCSC to learn more about how the transfer portal works. Landon?
Thanks, Hannah. I'm here at the SCSC with Billy Ray, a custodian, to investigate some of the mysterious disappearances of USD basketball players into something called the transfer portal. Billy, when was the first time that you kind of saw the transfer portal? And to be quite honest, I didn't even think it was a real thing.
Well, the transfer portal's always kind of existed, as far as we know. But this year was the first actual year I can tell you that I saw it in person, I was on my normal route, every year, sweep, mop, the drill. And then all of a sudden I see this girl walk straight into a red wall. And I thought to myself, where did she go? And it turns out, a couple days later, I hear she went to Minnesota. So it's all kind of new to all of us.
And do you know exactly what happens to all of these players, or are there some unknowns?
Well, as far as we know, people go in and they end up in mysterious places, or they don't come out for a while and then eventually come back here. A bunch of different things can happen. It normally just depends on the player and their experience within it.
And I've actually seen a couple of the coaches enter the portal as we've been here. And what is their kind of role in that?
Well, I think it has the same effect to them as everybody else, because I think it's open to everybody. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've been in there, so, it's not too bad.
You've actually been in the portal?
Well, yeah, just recently they added me on to do some maintenance and some cleaning in there, because with all the ins and outs, it gets dirty this time of year.
So there are ways to make it out, and you've seen actually some USD players come back out of the portal to USD too?
Yes, I have. And the funny thing about that in particular is they come through and then they come back and they just relive their USD lives like they didn't even go in there in the first place. It's just kind of crazy to me.
And is there any way that you could take the Red Report through the portal with you?
Oh, absolutely. I'll take you there right now.
All right, perfect. It looks like in a couple minutes we will check back and we will go through the transfer portal. I don't know what's happening. Please send help.
We obviously are experiencing technical difficulties. We hope to bring you more information from the portal later.
In related news, this week, every athlete in every sport at South Dakota State entered the transfer portal. The athletes told the Red Report that they want to get as far away as possible from Brookings, with many accepting offers from schools in Florida, California, and even in Europe. The Jackrabbits will have to sign recruits before next year. If they don't, they'll be forced to shut down their sports program. I hope Landon's okay. It looks like we've regained connection with Landon from a new location. We go back to him now.
I'm here at Burbank Beach. The transfer portal has gone wrong. We have been everywhere, and I can't express in words. Billy, do you have any?
I think right now we've been a total of 15, 16, 17 different places, and I can't control where I've been and where I want to go. I once thought in college I wanted to be a plumber, and I decided on custodian. I don't think I want to be anything anymore. I just want to be home.
Quite honestly, the last good thing to happen to us was when those drummers gave us these shirts in Miami.
That was pretty sick, actually. That was pretty cool.
There were so many athletes in the portal. I was terrified. And I'm pretty sure David Herbster has an extra year of eligibility. At one point, we ended up at SDSU.
Yes, my favorite part, though, is when we saw Dawn Plitzowait in the portal. That was a good send-off for her, though. That was nice.
Well, I think we're going to have to walk our way back. If I ever see you again, live for the Red Report, I'm Landon DeBoer.
Thanks, Landon. We'll see if he makes it back for finals.